Hey beauty addicts, it's Alex. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my September and October favorites. So I didn't do a September favorites video, so I'm just going to be combining it with October and letting you guys know what I've been enjoying the past 2 months. So everything that I'm going to be talking about in this video, I am wearing. Keep that in mind. But first we're going to start off with eye makeup products. So I'm going to share with you 2 Makeup Geek eyeshadows, single eyeshadows that I have absolutely been loving. The one that I'm wearing right now is Magic Act. Okay, so I'm not wearing every single thing that I'm not wearing every single thing that I'm mentioning because some of them I can only use one or the other. So I have 2 eyeshadows. I can only use one of the, you get the drill. So I am wearing a Magic Act on my lid and I've been absolutely loving foiled eyeshadows, and the ones that I have as a vegan are Makeup Geek. So that is what I've been loving a lot. So I have Makeup Geek on my lid, which is perfect for fall. I love golden shades for fall. And it's been so warm out lately. It's been so great to have around something that's really good that transitions between a summer and fall. And they're just really good quality. So here, let me do a swatch for you. Really soft. However, I will say that Magic Act came broken, but I don't really care because it's still working just fine. So that is what it looks like swatched. And then the other one that I've been absolutely loving is Grandstand. It's such a great eyeshadow, so I'm going to do a swatch for you as well, but I've been loving it for the fall. It's just a really pretty shade. I do have a makeup tutorial using this shade. Actually, I have a makeup tutorial using this shade, and I have a makeup tutorial using this shade as well. And I will link those down below for you guys. See? Oh, so pretty. I'm out of makeup wipes, so I'm just like, I probably shouldn't have done that because of that. Anyway, and the next thing that I want to talk about is the e.l.f. Matte for Matte eyeshadow palette. I have been obsessed with this because whether I want to do a natural look or a darker look, you know, an everyday look, a going out look, it doesn't really matter. I can find a way to use this product. And today, I am so clumsy. Today I am wearing this shade in the crease and on the lower lash line. But I like to kind of stick more towards this end. Whenever I'm going to do more natural, I kind of do a mixture of all of these if I'm doing some kind of like an everyday but trying more type of look, and then kind of get into these darker shades if I want to vamp stuff up. But I really like this eyeshadow palette because it just has a lot of basic shades in it. I think it's a great palette for someone who's starting out with makeup or who wants to save money, who's transitioning into a vegan and cruelty-free makeup collection, and this is a staple. It is a staple eyeshadow palette. I love, love, love it. The only thing that I would change is that instead of this gray shade, instead of doing these gray shades, I would have done like maybe an even darker brown and a black. Then the next eyeshadow I have talked about so much, you're probably gonna be so annoyed. It is the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Tassel, and this is a metallic eyeshadow, and I have it on the inner corners of my eyes. But it is just so freaking pretty, and I love having a stark white inner corner. So that is, you know, I'm trying to find like a clean finger so I could do a swatch for you guys. But I love a stark white eyeshadow in the inner corner. I would prefer a matte, but since ColourPop doesn't have bites anymore, I'm totally fine with using tassels. And I mean, I love glitter, so I'll just go for it. But the matte one is a little bit more versatile, but whatever. I still really like this eyeshadow a lot. I was grabbing it pretty much every time I was doing my makeup, and then I would kind of stop myself and sometimes just try to do different things, especially if I was doing a more natural look. But I still use this so much this past 2 months. So I highly recommend ColourPop Tassel. It's gorgeous. I'm getting my makeup everywhere. I should go wash my hands. I'm just getting it all over everything. Now the next eye product is the Wet n Wild Max Fanatic Cat Eye Mascara, and this is what I'm wearing on my lashes today. I have 2 layers on both the upper and lower lashes, and well, I have 2 layers on the upper lashes and 1 layer on the lower lash. But I'm so obsessed with this mascara. I really need to get the Max Volume again so I can compare the 2, because I haven't used the Max Volume one in so long, but I love that one too. But really for me, Wet n Wild is like my go-to brand for mascaras because they have so many good ones, and this one is great. There's some that specialize in volume, there's some that specialize in separating, but I definitely think that the Max Fanatic and also the Max Volume, or not the Max Volume, yeah, the Max Volume one, those are really great at separating and volumizing. So I'm just so obsessed with this, and I'm just gonna say, just go and get it. Try it. You'll love it. It is a little bit of a different wand. The wand is a little bit more complicated, so that may be what throws you off, and maybe the max volume would be a better way to go for you. But if you're into trying new types of tools, this would be good. The last eye product is this e.l.f. brow pencil in taupe, and I got this right when my hair got darker, and it was the perfect shade, and I really, really like it. So this is like another repurchased one that I got because I just ran out of the other one that I had whenever I moved here, and I really like it. The brush is great. I mean, it's not my favorite brush, it's not my favorite pencil, and my favorite pencil width, but the color is perfect and it still works. So that's what I really love about it, is that's the perfect shade. It works for me. I've mentioned before, the ColourPop one and taupe is a little too red for me, and then Anastasia Beverly Hills ones are just a little expensive. So this is, e.l.f. is just in general a great brand to go to if you're trying to save money, a great brand to go to if you're making the vegan and cruelty-free transition, and you know, you just need vegan products, you need affordable vegan products, because I know me, I lost thousands of dollars because I spent it all on products that weren't cruelty-free and vegan, and then I had to declutter them all. So whenever I was transitioning, I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to get a bunch of affordable stuff so I can kind of repile like this is not helping me figure out what I'm trying to say. Restock my collection and build it up. So I'm just obsessed with e.l.f. I would actually have to say that e.l.f. is my favorite makeup brand of the month. So if I had to pick a makeup brand, e.l.f. would be it, because it's just, e.l.f. is just my go-to brand. Affordable products, they have great products too. I'm sure they're duds, but there's a lot that I've tried. And if you guys want to see a full face e.l.f. makeup tutorial, let me know down in the comments and I can definitely do that. I think I already have one up though, so if I do, I will try to remember to link that down below. But if you want me to do an updated one, I can do that. Speaking of e.l.f., as we get into just dropping things. Oh my gosh. Speaking of e.l.f., I am sorry if I'm so spacey in this video. I don't know what it is. I think I'm just getting close to my snack time, so I'm getting a little hungry, so I'm just like all over the place. But it is the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer. I am loving this concealer. It's my go-to concealer. It's an affordable concealer. It's easy to pick up at the store. It works great. It covers up my redness. And, you know, it's thick, but it's not too thick, you know, like it's thick enough that you're covering up what you need to cover up, but it's not cakey. So I am really enjoying this concealer, and I'm definitely going to continue to repurchase it. I'm wearing that concealer right underneath of my eyes, and then also I put it on my brow bone and my lid before I applied my eyeshadow. Now the next thing is the e.l.f. Prime and Stay Finishing Powder in Translucent, and I really, really like this one. This is the lightest, what is it, foundation powder, I guess finishing. This is the lightest finishing powder that I have, and that's why I really like it, because I have such fair skin. So it's really great to find something that works, because some stuff is a little too, just a smidge too dark. Like no one probably notices, but I kind of do. And or maybe it's just a smidge too yellow. So it's nice to have something that's not too yellow, not too dark. It's pretty great. So if you're someone with really fair skin, make sure that you pick this up and try it out. I have this all over my face today, and yeah, I'm really liking it. Then the next product I want to talk about with you guys is the Anastasia Illuminator in Starlight. This is probably one of my favorite highlighters of all time, and I've been really, really enjoying it. I think it's only second to ColourPop Fanny Pack, but that was like a holiday limited edition highlighter. But this one I've been going to quite frequently, and I've noticed too, since I've put my ColourPop products in a little makeup storage thing, like I keep forgetting about them. So I'm like in my bathroom just getting stuff that's underneath my sink, and then like ColourPop boxes in another room. So I sometimes forget about ColourPop unless it's like a lipstick, because the lipsticks are on top of my one dresser. So I kind of have to remind myself to go back and use them. So I'm gonna try to go back into my ColourPop bin and just like check stuff out. But this highlighter has been amazing. I've really liked it for a long time. I definitely think there was a lot of hype when it first came out, but then I think these kind of disappeared, especially when Anastasia came out with the glow kits. But what I love about this is it's a perfect shade for someone who has fair skin. It's good quality, it's really pretty, and you know, I love that in its own pack. Like, palettes can be nice, but palettes cannot be. If you want to take a highlighter on the go, it's nice when it's in its own little compact rather than having to take an entire palette. So like yesterday when I wore this, I just threw it in my purse. If I had used a palette, I wouldn't have been able to take it with me. And if I had to touch up, then I would have to bring a different highlighter and just build on top of that, which that's not the biggest deal, but kind of want to stick with the same highlighter that I was using before. And then, you know, it comes with a mirror, which is great. And yeah, I've been really, really liking it. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Oh my god, I feel like I've just been like, you know guys, I don't have a 40-hour-a-week job right now, but man, can I pack the day with learning, researching, you know, looking into stuff and filming and editing and trying to catch up on comments and social media. Oh my god. Like, if YouTube paid me a full salary and benefits, I would just be a YouTuber. Hands down. And it would fill up my time easily. Anyway. There was just something I was going to say about this. Now we're going to get into 2 lip products, and they're both from ColourPop, and these ones I have been reaching for quite a bit. Now that I'm thinking about it, with the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer, the reason why that one is a favorite this month is because no matter if I'm wearing a little bit of makeup or a lot of makeup, I go for that concealer. Whether I'm wearing foundation or not wearing foundation, I put on that concealer. So that's why that's been such a top, like, hot pick of mine. Now these are hot picks of mine too, because they are really neutral colors. So if I wanted to do a darker look, an everyday look, a dramatic look, or just a very natural look where, you know, I'm wearing just a little mascara and concealer, I can pair these lipsticks with them. So it just makes it really easy for me to pick out lipsticks. I'm like, oh, that will look good with this look and this look. Like, they're very versatile lippies, and that's what I really like about them. And, you know, I just throw them in my purse. And also, if I'm planning on going anywhere else throughout the day, you know, I'm not wearing this crazy color, you know, and also because they're lighter colors, they don't bleed as much. I don't have to worry about them coming off as much, because if it comes off a little bit, it blends into my natural lip color. And, you know, it's really important for me to have a long-lasting lipstick whenever I'm filming. And if I'm filming, I always get nervous if I put on a darker lipstick, because if I need to stop to go eat, I don't want it to get messed up. So I gravitate more towards the lighter colors. It's so funny because I was so excited for fall and wearing vampy lips and stuff, but I really haven't. Maybe partly because I'm living with my parents, and they're like, if they see me with dark lipstick. So that's probably part of it, but I just wasn't really getting into it as much. I got really excited when I got my e.l.f. liquid lipsticks and was testing those out, but I just don't know. I'm just gravitating more toward lighter shades. So the ones that I have been raving about are Midi and Alyssa. So Alyssa is an ultra satin and Midi is an ultra matte, and this is like the Midi is a nudie pink, and then this is a kind of a pink, not super bright, and that's what I'm wearing today is Alyssa. So it's more of a neutral pink, which is great. So these are great everyday shades, and they're definitely shades that are very wearable. So I would highly recommend getting them. I prefer Midi just because I prefer the ultra mattes, because I don't like transfer. But Alyssa's such a pretty shade that sometimes I just don't care. And the good thing about the ultra satins, even if there is transfer, your lips still look good after it transfers. I just don't want to have to deal with having my lipstick on, you know, my food and on a drink and my water bottle. It's just like so annoying. And, you know, so I try to avoid that. But then again, I want there to be days where I'm having ultra satin so my lips don't get too dried out, especially now that we're getting into fall and winter. It just started feeling like fall a couple days ago. And we're still kind of having up and down weather where it's like 60, then it's 70, then it's 40, then it's 70, or it's 40 in the morning and then it's 75 in the afternoon. Like, it's been so up and down and crazy, but it is starting to finally feel like fall. So, and that's probably too why I've been gravitating towards lighter colors, because I'm like, it doesn't feel like fall. Like, I know it's fall. I know it's November 1st that I'm filming this video, and yeah, it still doesn't really feel like fall, but it's just starting to, now that it's getting kind of cold and the leaves are finally changing. So I'm probably gonna be mentioning like fall favorites in like my winter, in my, well, November favorites wouldn't be bad. It's still like fall, so I don't know. I'm so spacey today. I'm so sorry, guys. I just have so much on my mind and weirdly so much on my plate. And more is going to be on my plate soon, I hope. But I'll get into that in another video on Snapchat. Follow me on Snapchat, because that's where I tell you everything. If you want to know everything, I tell you there. That's where I'm like the most open and talkative about all things in life, not just beauty. So follow me there. And the last products are not as fun, But the one that I wanted to, the next one I'm going to mention is the e.l.f. Makeup Remover Cleansing Cloths. I go through so many of these and I just ran out. So I'm like, crap, what am I going to do? So I have to wait for my mom to pick them up at the store because we can only get them at Target. So my mom normally shops at the grocery store and Target, and the grocery store doesn't have e.l.f. So it'll have to be Target. So I'm hoping she could pick some up for me. So, because I need them. And I'm like, what am I going to do to get my makeup off? I've used olive oil before, but like I'm like having so many problems with my face breaking out. I think it's probably because I've been using dirty brushes. So I was trying to, for my face products, I was just using all of my hands today. Or like the liquids, I was using all of my hands. So, because I'm just like, my face is breaking out so bad. And my face was really red today too. I don't know what was going on, but whatever. The last products I'm going to talk about with you guys are Pacifica products. I love, love, love Pacifica hair products. I know a lot of you guys have been wondering about how I get my hair to look the way that it looks, and it's because of Pacifica products. I was looking back at old videos and like, my hair looks so greasy. It was disgusting, and like this has been a lifesaver. So I would highly recommend if you have problems with grease, if your hair is just not cute, try Pacifica, because I swear by their hair products. And I will be doing like my hair routine video or a hairstyling video of some sort where I'm mentioning these products and some other products that I've tried from them. And I want to get more too, because I just love Pacifica. They have like a sea salt spray that I want to get. They have a dry shampoo that I want to get. I have like their damage, like lotiony stuff you put on your hair before like you blow dry it or straighten it and stuff. So there's a lot more for me to try, but I can definitely tell you that their shampoos and conditioners are bomb. My favorite scent so far is coconut, but I've only tried coconut and kale. Kale still smells nice too, but I just have a preference for coconut. And then there's another new one that came out that I want to try too. I don't think it's available at Target, but it is available at Ulta, the new one. And these are each for different hair types. So like Coconut Power is for dry, damaged, and color treated hair. Probably why I like it so much. And then Super Kale is for all hair types, especially fine or oily color treated. So, and this is good too because I have the color treated hair, but this one's also good for oil. It's so funny. I can have dry, damaged hair and have oil, like just in my roots. So like all the oils like in my roots. So I'm like combo in my hair type. You know, like dry, oily combo. I'm combo when it comes to hair. So maybe it's good that I kind of alternate between these two. Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed it and found it helpful. Let me know down in the comments what some of your favorite products are from the past 2 months in September, October. What beauty products were you loving? Now, if you have not subscribed to my channel already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button below. Click that little bell so that you're notified of when my videos have been posted. Like this video if you did like it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye! So here is Marvelous. This one I think is the most transitional between all seasons. I think it'd be great for fall, winter, spring, and summer. And also the most wearable shade in the collection. The next shade that we have is Red Vixen. This is a really beautiful deep red. Another good lipstick that you can wear both in